Guys, welcome back to Odyssey Strength Podcast with Jackson Mansoudi and Giannis Kotopoulos.
If you like the podcast, please please share on your Instagram, follow us on Spotify, on YouTube, like us everywhere, share us everywhere. Thanks for sticking around.
Enjoy the episode, guys. Welcome back to the Odyssey Strength Podcast. I have no idea what we're talking about today. We're just going to sort of wing it because that's what we do these days.
We do a catch up every 2 weeks and you get to listen to it.
Yeah, that's essentially
that's how this works.
It sprinkles in a little bit of education in there too.
It's boring anyway. Education's boring. I got to loosen up my shoes.
Mate, kick back.
I gotta get the if the shoes are too tight, the juices don't flow.
It's all
the
about
brain doesn't flow.
Ergonomics.
That's it, bro.
What's been happening?
Ergonomics.
What? Tell me.
Well, we were talking about your hands, right?
Yeah.
Give the people a rundown.
Oh, okay. So I've got some real severe carpal tunnel at the moment. So
online coach life.
Yeah, I think it's a difference, but I think it's because obviously at a computer, heaps more typing on my phone, doing stories, doing all that shit.
Yeah.
Plus increase in arm training volume as well.
Yeah, the grip.
Doing curls, extensions, like overhead, all that shit. Even just like holding dumbbell RDLs on like my forearms. Like, bro, my forearms have actually grown so much. It's actually wild to see how much they've grown. Not that it's got anything to do with being a good bodybuilder, but they've grown.
That's fair.
So yeah, at the moment I'm like going to bed, and the second I fall asleep or anywhere around 12 or 2 a.m., I'm waking up with severe sensations of pins and needles in my hands. Have to get up, walk around the house.
Get the blood moving. So I'm going to go get an ultrasound, and then I got a referral for a nerve induction study. Oh, yeah?
Which I've never heard of.
I don't know.
Before. Yeah?
Someone can look that up.
Yeah, someone tell me in the comments.
Keep talking.
And then he told me to put the Voltaren and just like actually massage it. He says it's, what is it? Median nerve.
Yep.
So I feel in the first 3 fingers. So he goes, that's like your median nerve.
Oh, so they attach things to your hands and it sends a mild electrical pulse to assess their function and the speed of signal transmission, helping diagnose nerve damage or disorder.
There you go. Yeah, so he said massage like through here.
Right.
Where the median nerve is. Nah, bro, that's so tight. So he goes like, hopefully that can help with just releasing some tension. He goes, obviously, like, we don't want to have to go get the test. He goes, the ultrasound probably get done.
Yeah.
He goes, but everything else, like, we obviously want to avoid surgery. He goes, another option is a cortisol injection. And I said, look, I'm
you can avoid it.
If I can avoid it, yeah, but also it's like, fuck, man, it's only my wrists. Like, if it's a knee one, then I'm like, I really don't want to. Or if it's like
How is your knee anyway?
Fine.
Back to normal?
Yeah, but I also haven't been doing anything explosive.
Well, what are you going to do explosive anyway?
I was doing jits.
Are you going to go back?
Probably not.
It's all right. You don't go back to jits, I don't go back to football.
Are you not going back to football?
I don't know, bro. My toe's still broken.
Like, so this is the hard thing, right? As we were talking about. You guys can get like a real fucking inside of our lives, like, and the struggles that we face. But I work all the time, I bodybuild all the time, and I love the gym, and for what it does for me mentally is amazing. But jits was something that was fun because it took me away from bodybuilding, which is also work.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed the mental chess aspect of it, whereas like I sucked at something, I wasn't good at it, but it takes away from my goals.
Well, yeah, it breaks up the day too, right?
Breaks up the day. It was with other males.
I think that's what it is as well. I think that's why I keep going back to football.
Yeah.
It is the camaraderie, but it's the competition too.
Yeah.
Like it's like I guess is what, like, to say that bodybuilding is competition every day, but it's you and you.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, okay, like physique competitions, you're competing against other people, but not on a daily basis. Whereas like, let's say jiu-jitsu or any like ball sport or martial arts, like you're against other people.
Yeah.
Which I think is very healthy for males.
I agree. And then for me, the only like, I still would want to go back, but I'm also like, I'm going to get heavier. Risk of injury gets higher. Like, is it really a good idea? So like trying to look for another sort of hobby that
I guess you
scratches that same itch.
Well, look, I think maybe it's jiu-jitsu is not to blame. It was just you happen to roll with a black belt. Maybe.
See, that's actually a good thing though. Usually you get
Yeah.
injured with white belts because they're the spazzers.
Yeah, you're retards.
Yeah, I just landed awkwardly, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was, if anything, I should probably take more responsibility of it, and I should have like fell properly because there is a right way to fall.
Yeah. Well, now you know, right?
Yeah, and like I could probably go back and be fine, but also they're just like, is it a risk I want to put myself at? Because it is common to get injured in that sport.
Yeah, well, it's a contact sport, right?
Yeah. So I don't know.
I guess we'll find out when you make that decision.
Yeah. Either way, I do need to find something else. Like, not to say, again, like, don't listen to this and think,
Hey, bro, last time we spoke about gaming, I was fucking 2 weeks ago. You still haven't fucking done anything about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. But
Can we start a GoFundMe?
yeah, for my PlayStation 5 Pro.
At this stage, is there Pro now?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why I want that one. Because apparently, right, there's been a lot of complaints and problems with the other one. So the disc one's fine.
Yeah.
You got the disc one.
I got the disc one. I never buy anything that's not disc, bro. Call me old school.
Yeah, so
If
the
there's-
digital one's apparently having big problems.
I don't give a shit what they say it's worth, bro. Give me the disc. I will buy all my games. Has to be on a disc.
How much was the disc one?
500.
I might go buy one then.
They're not bad. Like I thought they were going to be a lot more expensive. The digital one was more expensive.
What's the space on it?
1 terabyte.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah, it's good, man.
We're going to eat that after.
Yeah, let's go. I got nowhere else to be. But yeah, that's the gaming aspect. There you go. We found you something already.
Yeah, but also that's the other thing, right? Like I want something that's outside, and I also want something not outside, it's out of the house.
Yeah.
And I want something that's with other people.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at golf as well.
Oh yeah. With you in rotation.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? I don't need to be good at it.
Yeah, you just have to do it.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Exactly. Like I'm not looking to find a hobby that I
can
need
excel.
Yeah, I don't need to excel, and this is
We
the
say
thing.
that now.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
when you get there,
I'm trying to get a handicap.
he's gonna be like, bro, I just bought like $1,000 worth of clubs.
That's what any good male does.
I bought a glove, $300, and I bought shoes.
You want to know the other thing as well?
You can wear that hat too.
Yeah, exactly. The other reason I want to go back, I do want to go back to JIT is because I just like fighting people. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And also just like, I want cauliflower ears so no one fucks me.
You want the social benefit of it.
Yeah, I just want
Sorry.
someone to look at me and be like, I won't fight you.
Social gain.
Yeah, because I'll be jacked and I'll have cauliflower.
And they'll be like, fuck.
Like, I will not touch
Is
you.
it from Dagestan?
1-2 years forget. Someone put it on TikTok how much it would cost an Australian to go get a flight one-way ticket to Dagestan and live for a month.
And?
I think it was like $5,000. So I think like
So this podcast is going to uproot and we're going to take it there.
bro, it was like the most expensive thing was the flight, which was like $3,000. The Uber to the Khabib's gym was like $3 because apparently the conversion's like really good.
I don't know if I could do it, bro.
And then like the membership was like $10-15 a week or something.
That's more expensive than the Uber.
Yeah. And then you just live at Khabib's gym and be a pro wrestler and MMA fighter.
And never see your family again.
I could do it.
And then-
I did do it.
And then bro, I think Thailand and Dagestan are a bit different.
I reckon Dagestan would be better.
Probably better food.
Better food, and I'll just convert to Islam.
But back to the lifestyle thing, bro. I've been dealing with a shoulder problem. I told Jason the other day.
Yeah.
I have no strength deficit. Yeah, here's a mystery for you. No strength deficit. No symptoms of pain or pinching during pressing, pulling, overhead, nothing. External rotation, no pain. Internal rotation, no pain. I only have pain when I wake up.
That is so weird.
After a full night's sleep,
Is it just the way you're sleeping?
it could be, but I sleep on my back. It's fucking weird, man.
So you don't switch over, turn over?
I do, but I make a conscious effort to not sleep on my left side because I know it's been hurting. And then every morning I get up, AC joint, it's like, hello.
Do you reckon it's just build up of tension and stiffness?
I think it's because I've started spending more hours at the desk, but when I write, I lean on my left shoulder.
It's fucking weird, this shit, bro. Like,
I don't lean like, you know, the kids when they write like this?
that was me.
Like I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. Like I try and stay as upright as possible. But I think I still, even when I'm watching something, like, or if I'm I'm doing a check-in, I'll still have my arm here. And I think maybe when I stand as well, as a standing desk, and I'll lean on my left side, I think it's just like too much, man. It's fucking strange. It's so weird.
It's interesting, like just how a change in lifestyle can really affect so much, have a cascade effect of everything.
I think as well, like it's been interesting because obviously, like having been a PT, almost 5 years. 5 years for you?
Fuck.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Or coming up to 5 years, I think, the end of this year.
Coaching.
Coaching. Bro, like we've met how many people doing this job? Heaps. And I always would meet people that sit at a desk all day. They've worked in, recruitment or HR, or they're always like this, right? So in your case, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like whether it's grip problems, forearm problems, elbow problems, shoulder problems, like neck and back problems, hip problems. I'm looking at that, I'm like, bro, it's finally starting to make sense. And it actually is very interesting. Because I'm experiencing it, I now try and put more things into lifestyle clients, like their programs. Like not just, let's just make you look good. Like let's fix some of those things. I've tried to pay a bit more attention to it.
Yeah. I feel like also just by doing more exercise, that will fix it.
Yeah, but it's like, do you give someone who's worked in recruitment for the last 20 years bench press? It's like probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't give a lot of people bench press.
Yeah, take any pressing motion, and I was like, I do. Without thinking about it, I just like, okay, let's just focus on how they look. They need X, Y, Z, the shoulders, arms, blah, blah, blah. Let's just give them more volume. Whereas now I've gone, they're not going to grow unless they're in a position where they actually feel good. They're not going to try.
I would agree with that.
They're not going to try as hard.
Yeah.
Right. If they're in pain, they're not going to try as hard. Like, obviously, pain is a certain thing in life, like temperature change or like there's a change in environment, like a rip or a tear. If they feel like shit, they're probably not going to try and they're not going to get the best results. So I'm like, maybe I have to just zoom out a bit.
Yeah, I had a client who he works on the wharves.
Oh,
but
tough job, but
yeah, but he works on the ferries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a bit different. I forgot exactly what it is, but it's pretty physical.
They're the one that throws the ropes?
I think so.
And catches them?
Maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a physical job. And
how do you even get into that?
Family.
Right.
Yeah, you got to know family.
I was going to say, it's not a common job.
No.
It's the first time I've ever heard someone I know knows someone who does that.
Bro, I know like 10 people who work at the docks in Bodney.
Really?
Yeah. Her dad.
Oh, down there too.
I know, yeah, Sam Simorostis does as well.
3.
Yeah, bro, I know so many people that do. Her uncle, her auntie.
That's interesting.
Her mum used to as well.
So it's definitely a close-knit thing.
Yeah, you got to know someone.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, his AC joint is fucked. And I like reduce volume, and it's like I literally wrote his program, and it's no pressing.
Yeah, it definitely. I think as we, I should say, get more experience with different types of people.
Yeah.
Because like obviously when you don't just work in the gym and you speak to how many different people are there that have seen your stuff or inquire with you and become a client, like all different walks of life, all different jobs, they all have different like effects and consequences of what it is that they do. It throws a hat in the ring. I think it was after I had that conversation with Dave, that hour-long conversation.
Yeah, I can sense that.
I was like, bro, I'm going about this the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily the wrong way. I think it's just the wrong tool for the job.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends on as well as what you want. Like, the way, personally, and I guess, I also don't see myself as someone who's an expert in that field as well. So I'm also like, if you're moving pain-free, I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the thing as well, I guess I had that philosophy too, and then you go, okay, what if I just try something? Like, what if I just get this person to try? Does it feel better or worse? Oh, it feels a little bit better. All right, just keep it. Don't change it. Just see what happens. See the result of it.
Personally, I look at their lifestyle first before I look at corrective exercises.
I don't know if it's corrective. It's just like, what position can't you get into? Why can't you get in that position? What is stopping you from getting in that position? Is it structural? Because if it's bone, you can't do anything, right?
Yeah.
If it's like, if your shoulder, like let's take if you have a shoulder problem and you said to me, oh, I can't do that position. I'd be like, because you don't want to or because you physically can't? Which one is it? And they go, 9 times out of 10, it's because I don't want to. Because I've had pain in the past and I'm scared of doing it again. So we go, okay, like, why don't we break it down to which moment of the day do you do that? If you sit at the desk all day and then you go and do a press motion or you've hurt your back, what is it about that movement that you don't like? Are you scared to pick it off the floor? Take that portion away. That's how I've looked at it rather than corrective exercise. Because like, what's corrective exercise? Like, I'm not a physio.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
like I don't fuck around with that shit.
Yeah,
or
no,
just like
what you're saying, I completely agree.
Yeah, it's like okay, if you don't like, if you don't like doing a deadlift, just do an RDL that comes down to a dead stop below the knee. Start with that. See how you feel with that in your brain, because it's all about remapping the neural pathway, right?
Yeah, well, even me, like I said in my YouTube video yesterday, I'm like, doing hip extension, you feel your back. It's like, yeah.
It's
what do you expect?
Yeah, the lower back has to help extend the hips.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like giving them an exercise that's going to allow them to feel more confident in ranges of movement that they once didn't.
Yeah.
But then I will always refer out.
Yeah, like how much do you think confidence plays in a successful workout?
Oh, massively.
Like I look at the output of a person, whether it be even you can see it when someone does a movement over a video, when you get feedback, right? And you can see if the person's confident or not. You see it through their face, you see it how they execute the movement itself. If you're not confident, that's fine, but you need to keep practicing. You can't just up and not do it.
It's why I really laugh when people say, "Oh, my training's fine."
Yeah.
It's like, it's not.
Yeah, and what does fine mean anyway? Like you're either, I think we said this, we'll bring it back to training away from corrective exercise. Fuck, not a physio. But you said it, I think it was a few episodes ago, it's 1% better or 1% worse?
Yeah.
Did you say that? Or did Adrian say
Maybe Adrian said it, yeah.
Maybe Adrian said it. He said you're either 1% better every day or whatever it is, doesn't have to be every day or week, or 1% worse. So like if your training isn't getting 1% better, well, it's not getting better.
Yeah.
It's probably getting worse.
Yeah, and it's just...
Like fine is such a shit answer, you know?
It doesn't make sense to me because like obviously I'm a big fan, especially now being online. I really push my clients to send me videos because I'm like, I always say to them, I'm like, listen, like your nutrition's good, you say your training's good, but what if it could be better? What if you could get better results without actually having to change anything?
Yeah, that's a big one.
Because it's like, what if you send me, let's say, a pull down or a row, and I'm like, hey bro, all I want you to do is bring your elbow here. Or
just try it.
Drive your chest up a little bit more. It's like just something as simple as that. It's like, that could change the way you feel a contraction in your lats. Yeah. That could change the way your ability to load that muscle, therefore getting more tension on that muscle, therefore getting better results. So it's like, you literally could be getting much better results simply just by getting feedback from your training.
Yeah. Yeah, and even with nutrition, it's the same thing. You might not have to change anything, but it's just like, can we space out or bring the carbs towards the workout more?
Yeah.
Can we change what we're already working with? I should say the word change. Can we improve?
Yeah.
Improve is the best word. Can we improve what we're doing already to get better results? And then when we're at a position where, okay, now we're at probably, 85% out of 100. All right, you've already done 85%. Can we make it 90? Can we make it 95?
Yeah, which is why it's funny because like the more I learn about coaching and the more I learn about getting results, it's the less that you need to change and the more you need to keep doing better.
All right, that's it. Thanks very much.
You can follow the same program for a long time. You can eat the same amount of calories and macros for a long time, but it's like, can you do that really well?
Yeah.
Because let's face it, man, like that's all physique coaching and physique training is. And not to dumb down our service or oversimplify it, but it's like, we obviously do a lot more than that. We lay the path and we guide them, but it's like helping them find a ways to do that better and better each week. It's, as you said, it's like prioritizing your pre and post workout. Like fucking Vanessa's a great example at the moment, man. Like she's doing a photo shoot in 3 weeks.
It's unreal.
She looks great, eh? Yeah, she trains at Spring Street heaps.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta check the scan-ins. I don't see it.
I think 9 times.
Weird.
Yeah. But she got a photo shoot in 3 weeks. And
Wow.
not tracking,
No?
nutrition.
That's insane.
And we've just added, we've added 15 minutes of cardio a week or 30 minutes of cardio a week. And we've gone to 12K steps and she's responding really well because she just does the basics really well, man.
Yeah.
She sends videos of her training. She sends me photos of her nutrition.
She trains hard.
She trains really hard. You know, I said to her, I was like, listen, like looking at her photos of her meals, I was like, can we, you know, cut this bit of food out? Can we make this portion a bit smaller? Obviously add in the cardio. And it's like, bro, if you look at her physique, it's fucking insane. Like I get excited just looking at the check-ins and being like, do you understand what we've done in like 10 weeks?
Yeah, that's nuts. The turnaround time's nuts for a female as well.
10-week prep, bro. And she's dropped what, maybe 3 or 4 kilos?
That's it?
Yeah.
But off a small frame, that's a lot.
But the shape and the flow, I'm like, I really wish you would want to compete. Because it's just like,
Hey, you never say never, bro. She might take those photos and go, I'm ready.
Yeah, maybe.
Extra 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Sorted.
I mean, look, man, it's a lot of fun because when, obviously she's been with me for 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's been a long time of just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Get really good at training hard. Get really good at following the same program.
Vanessa is my Steph.
Yeah, 100%.
They just do, like they'll track, but it's like train really fucking hard all the time for a long time. Eat pretty well. Be social so that you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then just do that over and over and over.
Yeah, it's like I've said on my story last week, it's like if you literally just learn how to train hard and had a really good program, you would get amazing results.
Yeah. Do you think there's too much info out there now? Like when you say like you have to learn how to train hard, that's like a learned experience that you can just learn easily?
So I said this as well in a video too, because all I do is record.
Yeah, you just fucking go watch these videos.
Yeah, go watch my YouTube, man.
We don't have to make these anymore.
But I said like there's so many methods out there where it's like, you know, undulating, accumulation, intensification, drop set, rest pause, superset, fucking whatever it is. It's like they're all great. Just go do them for long enough. Because I think where people go wrong, and when people say there's too much info out there, it's because they're not applying it for long enough periods of time. It's like, oh no, like accumulation, intensification shit. It's like, no, it's not. It works. But just go do it for 12 weeks. Go do it for.
You think? I was going to
months.
say, how long do you think you have to?
Yeah, I reckon you got to at least give it 12 to 16 weeks till you can honestly give an opinion on something. Yeah. The way I said it was in the video was like, think about it this way. If you're trying to learn Italian, but then you're also trying to learn Russian at the same time, 2 completely different languages.
Did I say this? I feel like I might have said this
Maybe
in one
you
of
did.
our videos.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not going to get good at Italian while learning Russian at the same time.
Yeah, you're learning too many different things.
Yeah, because now Italian and Spanish, same fucking thing.
Yeah, you can get on.
You can get on it. But it's like Italian and Greek. It's like different alphabets, different sounds. It's like, same with your training. If you're trying to do this method on this day and this method on another day, you're not going to get good at either of them.
You think that's because people want to see different results? Like they just want the next thing it's going to make the results like that? Or
yeah, unfortunately, I think social media and marketing has led us to believe that there is an answer. Like there is
it's something rather than you have to do anything for long enough.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's just that idea of being like, content is very polarizing these days as well.
You have to be.
So it's like, you need to do this, or you must try this, or stop doing this. It's like, yeah, like fuck, I do it too. But it's like, I think that has also led people to a lot of scarcity in their own methods.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, man? Like, fuck, don't coach with us. Don't, just go and try something.
Yeah.
Like, go on someone's YouTube, go on Sam Sulek's YouTube, go on my YouTube, go on whoever, and just follow their workouts for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And just see if it works.
Apply some principle.
Do you get injured? Do you feel like shit? Do you feel cooked? You know, do you feel great? Do you feel like you're getting stronger? You know, that's what works.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I feel like I've sort of gone that way with individualizing things for people as well, because I figured out the other day that some people will not apply effort if they feel like they can't get the most out of it. It's like, like for you, you might not like doing high rep work.
I don't.
So why would I give you high rep work?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You might, if you can apply a massive amount of training intensity by doing 4 to 8 reps, well, guess what? You're going to do 4 to 8 reps, and you're going to do that for the next 12 weeks. You know, sure, you might work within a broader range. You might drop below 4. You might go above 8. It's not like it's a do or die, but at least I know, okay, Jackson's range of reps that he enjoys doing and he's going to stay consistent with and apply a high amount of intensity with is X.
Yeah, I think one of the things I have in mind, and I know you do too, in the onboarding form when you sign on as a client, what style of training do you prefer and what don't you like?
Yeah.
And literally, like, not to say I'm just going to give you what you want, but I'm going to incorporate some of that. Yeah, if you love supersets, you're going to have some supersets.
Yeah.
If you love straight sets, you're going to get straight sets.
Yeah.
If you like a fucking full body split, you're going to get a full body split. And this is the thing, like, people really just think that they need this big change as to what is going to get them the result. But it's like, bro, train hard, progressively overload, eat well, you get results.
Yeah, I've written some strange programs in the last month just because of the different people that I've had.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, if I rewind, 2 years or even a year, 6 months, I would be like, I would never write a program like this. But just because, like, as you said, like, what do you like to do? If you like doing A1, A2, B1, B2, CC, like, I'll work with you. Yeah. Obviously, we'll change a few different things.
Yeah, but, a good exercise selection.
And I can put my spin on it as best as I can. Rep ranges and exercise selection is massive, but I'll meet you halfway.
It's like, I had a client, 2 actually. One was like, oh, bro, like, can I do walking lunges instead of Bulgarians? And I'm like, yeah. And then another one's like...
Do you think the younger version of you would have said yes? I would have been like, nah. I would have been like, nah, it's fucking funny, Bulgarians.
I almost feel bad because I'm like, does this kind of just think I'm saying yes to everything he says? Because at the end of the day, man, it's like, do you enjoy it? Can you apply it? Yeah. Does it still offer the dividend and the outcome I'm looking for? Will it target your quads in a more stretched position? Is it a unilateral movement that's going to apply some sort of like natural movement?
Yeah, the gait cycle.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, like fucking do it, man. Yeah. And then it's like, my client was like, oh, pendulum squats kind of feel shit on my back. Can I do hack? Yeah, you fucking can.
Yeah.
Like, go for it. Like, it's the movement is there for very more loaded, like high loadability and access to range of motion. So it's like, they're both the same.
Yeah, I think the younger version of me would have been like, nah, let's break it down. Like, I want to get you on there. Like, let's.
I said to him, try it again next week. Send me a video. If it still feels like shit, change it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, I feel like, as I said, I feel bad because it's like, I'm not a lazy coach. It's just the more I learn, the more I understand is like, you don't need to be married to certain things. You don't need to constantly change things just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, even now I ask clients and it sounds like I'm being lazy, but it's like, do you want to change the program? No, I'm pretty happy. Cool. Here's another 3 weeks.
Run it.
Yeah. And it's like, even after that, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm still progressing. Cool. Here's another 2. Like,
I've done that. It's just a thing.
It's just like, you don't need to constantly be looking at things and changing it. If you're having fun, and this is where I go back and say where the magic really is.
Yeah.
It's, are you sleeping? Is your digestion
what
good?
you're about to say?
Yeah. Are you sleeping well? Is your recovery good? Is your digestion good? Is your stress management good?
Yeah.
That's the real magic. Because like the program, and we can go into volume allocations and exercise selection, short and mid-range length and whatever the fuck you want and sound really smart about it. But the reality is that's very simple. What's actually hard is, are you regular when you go to the bathroom? Are you getting 8 hours of sleep a night? Are you relaxing? Are you always stressed? Even just like, I've been doing a bit of stuff on the nervous system. It's like, sympathetic, parasympathetic. And if you're constantly in this enhanced state, your recovery is going to be shot.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to sleep well?
Yeah, bro. Everything you were saying there, as I was walking bare today, I was like, you know what would make a good Instagram post? Is like, and I thought about this when I trained legs the other day. like I felt like a bag of shit. I was like everything. My knees hurt. It was just shit.
It's nice to know. You know, it's really nice to know I'm on the right page with my thoughts.
Yeah. You know, I thought to myself, I was like, why am I feeling this way? I was like, I put last week's numbers on the machine, and I was like, I don't know what I was on. I was on speed. I was just like,
I've had that before, bro. So I was like, how did I do this?
I moved it, and I was like, it's like, bro, this is the first exercise. I was like, this is not going to be a good session.
Yeah.
And then I went, hang on a sec. I spent probably double the amount of time at the desk as I did last week, which is not conducive to training legs the next day. I've done probably a subpar movement prep. I've gone, all right, I'm just going to get it with.
Bro, I've been really digging into movement prep. Yeah.
So like all these factors, and I thought to myself, the thing I have to ask myself is it auto-regulation? Like, is this a true representation of auto-regulation? And, you know, that is simply, okay, things are just feeling a little bit heavy today, I'll pull back a little bit.
Are you being a little bitch?
Or are you underperforming, under-recovering?
Yeah.
Have you managed the factors that you need to manage? Or are you just saying, I need to auto-regulate? Like, if you haven't had good sleep, good nutrition, good water, then it's not auto-regulation. It's you haven't managed the variables.
Yeah, which I think
the problem.
Is harder than the program, harder than the macros, which, you know, they cross over. But it's just like, even just like, you know, I had a client who's stressed out from work because his job is pretty demanding. He's an engineer and he's got a lot of stresses. And I'm like, bro, let's just train 4 days a week. He goes, oh, but I'm going to lose progress. I'm like, no, you won't. I'm like, you'll
probably get more.
Like you're recovered. You're going to walk into the session wanting to be there, not on your phone thinking about what meeting you need to go to.
That days go by and I'm like, I wish I could train 4 days a week.
Yeah. And it's just like, what's harder to manage is those variables, you know, and even if that means, you know, for me, it's like having a wind down process. You know, I make my Ninja Creamy, sit down, like that's my
thing.
That's the thing that triggers the wind down process, brushing teeth.
No, it's the same as making a coffee when you wake up. It's just the opposite end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. And then it's like, you know, just all those things are what, and again, digestion. Okay, am I getting enough fiber in? Am I spacing my meals out enough?
Which so many people don't.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Honestly, I think everyone should be eating 4 to 5 meals a day. If you eat 3 meals a day, it's kind of childish.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Back it up.
Back it up.
Back it up.
Why?
I mean, I'm just interested,
I just think, man, like there's more.
Like for digestion, you mean?
For digestion, for performance, for clarity, like even like, you know, look at diabetics with their managing blood sugars. It's like they literally eat multiple times a day to manage their blood sugars better. So there's not peaks and troughs in blood glucose, which I know it levels out across the day anyway, but for the normal person, but it's just like, in my opinion, it's like if you're eating multiple times in a day, more than 3,
it's more stable.
More stable. You're probably hungrier less.
Yeah.
You're probably a little bit more productive depending on which and when you choose to have carbs.
Yeah.
You're going to perform better in the gym and you'll probably recover better too.
Yeah, I would agree.
And you'll sleep better because like carbs before bed, like it's actually a really fucking good thing. Who would have thought, you know?
Yeah, when you break it down and you start really thinking about how you can recover better to perform better, which, you know, everyone always thinks, oh, you gotta train hard. Like, yeah, you do. But like, can't train hard if you don't recover better. Yeah.
And I think as well, it's like, I don't think you gotta eat 6 meals a day like me. But I think if you're eating more than 3, you're probably ticking a lot of boxes there. More opportunities for nutritional value.
Yeah, better foods.
More opportunity for protein.
Yeah.
Like you're just ticking a lot more boxes, which is gonna help with that recovery process as well.
So what would you recommend? Like, give a recommendation for how someone would structure a day, like one of the boys you train. How would you structure a day?
One of the boys I train are eating 3.5 plus 1,000 calories.
How would you structure a day like that?
So I wake up, have breakfast.
Yeah.
It'd be something dense like oats or a shake. Like obviously, I think a shake is best for someone who's trying to get so much food in, like ourselves, or like Luke is eating 4,200 calories. You know, so it's like a shake.
Full-time job.
Yeah. Mid-morning, it's like maybe a bagel, banana, some cereal.
Something. Is that pre-training?
Pre-training.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then train, post-workout, you'd be looking at like a meal. Chicken, rice.
Something simple.
Yeah. Then you'd be looking at something in the afternoon, whether it's like cream of rice or You can go bagel again. You can go crumpet, something like that. Carb, easy to eat. Or you can go a shake again.
Yeah.
Then dinner, which would probably look like pasta, mincemeat, that sort of thing, real dense carbs. And then you could probably do cream of rice instead in the afternoon, or the shake, and alternate those.
Yeah.
If you're a normal person and you're just like going about your day, it's like have breakfast in the morning, maybe have a smoko, have lunch, maybe have something when you get home from work, go train, come home, eat dinner, go to bed.
Yeah.
It's 5 meals. And it's again, like when I say 5 meals, I mean
they're not fucking
not each meal's fucking,
1,000 calories.
1,000 calories, or like fuck, bro, like finish, come home from work, have a fucking banana on toast.
Yeah.
Or like have
Just something to give you a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, or have a banana. Like, like just
eat it in
something.
the car on the way to the gym.
Yeah, like, it doesn't need to be something big, but I think you should be having frequency across your day.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like even when I was dieting, bro, I was still having 5 meals a day and I was eating 1,400 calories. Given those meals were literally chicken and water, because lettuce and iceberg lettuce and cucumber is water.
Tasty. You got shredded.
I got shredded, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like it's still the same principles applied there.
Yeah.
And again, you're a busy person. I get it. But then like make meals that fit with that.
Yeah, and I think if you're maybe desk bound for the majority of the day, I probably would keep your carbs away from the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even I was mucking around with like high fat, high protein breakfast. I was like, bro, if you just have meat and nuts, like meat and nut for breakfast, sounds so rogue. But
honestly, bro, after what Kayla told me, I've realized I don't eat like the normal person. I thought I was pretty much still there, but I really don't.
How? What do you mean?
She's like, you literally eat for functionality and not for anything else. Bro, I had chicken, rice.
Don't you put banana with it.
No. I'm not there.
That's not a thing.
Chicken, rice, packaged salad, seaweed, chipotle sauce. Then dinner is like pasta with chicken stock in it, mince.
What?
Yeah, I just put chicken stock in the pasta for flavoring. It's like with your rice. Yeah, spinach, barbecue sauce.
I don't know how this guy gets his fibre in.
What do you mean, spinach, brother?
But it's there. How much spinach do you eat? The whole bag?
Yeah, I put a lot of spinach. Wheat Bix fibre, oats fibre.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
Bagels fibre.
Get some fucking vegetables in.
I do, the salad.
No, not you.
The
These
salad
people.
kit. Oh,
We're telling them, eat all these fucking things. Just eat vegetables.
Just eat vegetables. No, I've actually improved that a lot.
I remember you never used to eat vegetables.
Yeah, I used to be really bad.
That's all right. You're growing.
Yeah, I ate a lot on the weekend, but anyway.
Anyway.
I think we'll wrap it up there.
Plenty.
That was good. Guys, if you enjoyed the video or the podcast, please make sure you like, follow on Spotify, share, leave a comment, do whatever the fuck you want. We don't care. We're still going to keep doing it.
Thanks, guys.